Well, good afternoon. I just picked this up to show you the kind of technology I use. This is my toner microphone. I hope it works all right. Uh, I really don't listen to myself too much except through the headphones, and that's good sound, but I don't know whether it's the same as you're hearing. All right, we got that down. It still works where it is. Uh, let's see. I saw something this morning I wanted to talk about, and I don't know what happened. Oh, let's go on there. Let's try it here and see what happens. Oh yeah, I hear that Trump's net worth has tumbled by 2 billion since Truth Social stock peaked. Well, that's a kind of a misleading. Everybody says, "Oh, he's going broke." No, he's not. He hasn't lost any real money. He's lost the value. If you don't have the money in your pocket or your bank account, you're not losing anything. You're just paper. Statistics say now it's the company that he owns is worth $2 billion less, but he didn't lose any money. He lost worth, his supposed worth, which may or may not affect his ability to borrow, since he's already mortgaged to the hilt, from what I understand, on everything. So he does. I don't know how much he could borrow anyhow. Uh, but that was the one thing I saw right away, and that always makes me laugh when I see that, because people, he lost 2 billion. Wow, not really, you know. It's a difficult concept to understand, but unless the money's in your pocket, you're not losing money. You're losing what people think you're worth. And that might affect your credit line, but when you get into billions of dollars, it's not that spectacular. What else was I looking at? The eclipse is going on. We don't get it here, so it's not what it's not spectacular to us. It's nothing to us really down here. We've had one prior to this that you guys didn't see earlier in the year. Almost burned my eyeballs out. I've lived through a couple of them, two or three total eclipses in the world. Let's see, every 24 years. So, yeah, I think I've lived through three. Just about three of them. So the world's still here. I'm still here. Uh, I don't know what you want to see. If I'm here, if I wasn't here, then we'd have a problem. Yeah, you wouldn't have to put up with me every day. Uh, Trump supposedly got $50 million, or 50 billion. No, 50. Where's that number again? It was 50 million, I think, in contributions on Saturday night. Which is great and wonderful. It's like contributions are, unless they're signed checks, aren't worth anything. It's just somebody saying something. The odds are of you getting it all are slim to none. You know. So, what else is going on in the world? Let me go over here. Check that out. That's not what I want. But that's okay. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. That's back. So I think that's about it for right now. Trump wants his lawsuits against his failing company to be done in Argentina. I don't know what good that's gonna do. They're not a big fan of his. He may think they are, but they're not. South America is not a big, the Latino world, or South America actually, is not a big hangout spot for Trump. I don't think he's gonna come and, start building hotels. Supposedly there was one going to be built in Medellin. I don't know if that was before or after Escobar died, or if it's something that's been thought of recently. Because I know, what's his name, the president would think about something like that. He's a communist, so he doesn't, card-carrying communist. They tried to impeach him twice when he was, or remove him, impeach him, I don't know what they call it down here, recall him, twice, when he was mayor of Bogota, which is like the second most powerful job in the country apparently, and that's a mayor. They have governors too, but they don't really mean much down here. The mayors are the powerful people. Oh, we had a major fire in the neighborhood yesterday. Right, a couple hundred yards from where I live. It's where it started, and it was proven to be arson. The arson investigators are back this morning to see if they can figure out, if there's a tell or something there that they can pin this on. It's not abnormal. It's I said that they tried to burn the whole side of a mountain down last week with many fires and everything like that. It's unfortunate, but I consider the second greatest habit of the Colombian people, besides getting drunk, is starting fires. Arson is like, what are you doing? What are you doing Friday night? Let's go start a fire, type of deal, So far, in all these fires, they're in the woods, so nobody's getting hurt. It's just destroying property and nature, which again they don't care about. Things are quite different down here to up there. I was talking to this young man this morning who's just got back from visiting the United States. He's quite a smart man, and he was telling me, he said, the difference between if you call the police in the United States and you call the police down here. We have what they call a substation about 3 blocks from my house. No, make it 4. 3 blocks from the entrance to my house, 4 blocks up to my house. And if you call the police, you can expect them to arrive that day. That's about it. Hours, not minutes. It's like I tell people, if I'm outside and I have a heart attack, by the time they get there, by the time the ambulance gets there, you better have the funeral arrangements made, because that's where I'm going. Because I'm never going to survive it on the street. That's, again, this is Colombia. It's a lot of the stuff in Colombia is similar to 1950s, 1960s United States. You have the what they call transit police, which is nothing like the transit authority in New York City or a lot of other cities in the United States. These guys show up with their hands out. They don't show up with their ticket book out. They show up with their hands out. It's a blatant bribery system. Bribery system that's in place, and nobody seems to want to do anything about it. That's the way things go down here. Still, I'm more comfortable down here than I would be in the United States. My dollar goes a lot further. I'm able to live a life I wouldn't be able to retire to in the United States because I live on Social Security. I was never a smart kid when it came to savings. It was, I want that, let's go buy it, I guess that's it. I'll look around and see what's going on with the Eclipse and see if anybody wants, if there's anything that's worth news-wise. And if there is, I'll get back to you later on today and we'll talk about it. In the meantime, have a good one.